Hey friends, Miss Lynn from the Action Arts and Science program at the Washington Pavilion. And we are in our flower power unit, and we can't do a unit about flowers and plants without growing some of our own. So today we are going to make a CD case terrarium, which is a place where plants can grow. But before we start, if you have not read the book, Rosy Sprouts Time to Shine, I want you to pause this video, read the book, and then come back. All right, so we're going to grow our terrariums in a CD case, which is a little unusual, but it gives us a great way to be able to see the roots as they grow. So you're going to have a CD case without the CD in it, obviously. And it's very important that we do this in the right direction. So the CD case has an opening at the top, and that always has to stay at the top, okay? So we have to keep that in mind. So how we do this is we're going to lay it flat. We've got some potting soil, and we're going to sprinkle that in. This is going to get a little messy, a little dirty, but that's okay. And you want it not completely full, but you want it pretty full. So I'm going to keep going here. I want to get it down into the bottom. Probably pretty good. Then we have to get it a little bit wet. Okay, so we're gonna have some spray bottles. We don't want it muddy. We don't want water oozing out of it, but we want to get it damp. So we just gotta kind of keep spraying a little bit until most of the dirt, maybe a little bit more. Okay, then we're going to add some grass seed. Okay, and we've used grass seed before earlier this year, towards the beginning of the year when we did our green roofs. So I'm going to sprinkle some grass seed towards the top. Kind of mix it in there a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to close it. And again, that opening is at the top. Okay, so it should look like this, with our opening, dirt, grass seed. And then we have to rubber band the bottom because we don't want it to come apart and all the dirt to fall out, because then our plant will not grow, or our grass will not grow. And then we're going to stick it in a Ziploc bag. Okay. And you're going to spray a little bit of water into the bag, so it's got a little bit of water in there. And then you're going to seal it up. Okay. Now, one of the things that I'll send in the supply bin that I didn't bring today, because it's not a requirement, you don't have to do this, but sometimes it's fun to keep track of what your plant looks like and how it's growing over time. So this is so there'll be a kind of a journal almost of how you can log what it looks like. So you could say, started my seeds today. After a while, they're going to grow. You're going to put the bag in a window or in a sunny spot, probably not in direct sunlight. I put these in the window of my office. Last week is when I started these. So in a week's time, my grass has really started to grow. You can see the roots of the grass seeds starting to go here, and then the grass is growing up, and that's why we kept this opening up here at the top. Eventually the grass is going to grow right out the top if you continue with this long enough. So if I was going to keep my plant journal, if I was going to keep that up, every couple of days I would look at this and see what it looks like. How did it change? Did they grow? Did I start to see roots? Did I start to see sprouts? After about a week, when I pulled these out yesterday, I would have really had a lot to record, to write about. So you can either write descriptions of what they look like, or you can even just draw little pictures of what the seeds have done over the last couple of days or weeks. And then maybe in a month, you could see how tall they have grown. I'll be interested to see how many of you have grass that grows out the top. I'm anxious to see if in another, I've got one that's right there. It's coming out right there. So I think in another week, I'll have a lot of grass coming out the top. So, but anyway, There's our CD case terrariums, and I'm looking forward to hearing how your grass grows.